In a land where you are free, you should think about the ones who fought protecting liberty. You should fly a flag in honor of the price they had to pay. Yes, every day throughout this land should be Memorial Day.
Some gave all, they paid the price for freedom's here. They sacrificed, they gave their lives for you and me. Their graves remind us freedom's not free.
If you watch your children playing in a land where freedom reigns, in a land of purple majesty above the fruited plains, you should tell them of the soldiers who had courage and were brave, who fought in wars and battles to ensure old glory waves.
For some gave all, they paid the price for freedom's here. They sacrificed, they gave their lives for you and me. Their graves remind us freedom's not free.
They stood with pride and honor and fought with dignity to protect the ones who couldn't fight and a land that we call free.
We should honor fallen heroes by flying our flags high, to salute the men and women who have fought and who have died.
The sun gave all, they paid the price for freedom's here. They sacrificed, they gave their lives for you and me. Their graves remind us freedom's not free. Their graves remind us freedom's not free.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please pray fervently and pray often for our men and women who serve at both home and abroad. And please remember our POWs and our MIAs until they all come back safely home. At this time, I'd like to bring back up a very beautiful tribute song, Diana Navy.
Thank you so much. As we continue our military tribute, we stand so honored in your presence. We will never forget, and we can never stop thanking you. My uncle was one of the last planes shot down in World War II. He had flown his last missions on his way home. When he came across the USS Independence that was short a torpedo bomber, he was a gunner in a torpedo bomber. He volunteered for one last mission, which he never returned. The day the war was declared over was the day my grandparents received the news. So as there was laughter and dancing and celebration in the streets, the war was over. They received the news their son wasn't coming home. He was MIA. A couple years later, when my father served, he went to Myers-Zero Harbor to search for his brother to see if he was still alive. He came across an elder in the village that remembered that day vividly, the day that plane had gone down. It was the only one that had gone down that harbor. He took my father out in a little fishing boat to the exact spot where his brother had gone down. And there my father stood praying on the grave of his brother at the bottom of the sea. Michael Navy was shot down twice. the second he gave and paid the ultimate price. The song goes out to him, to Mark Allen Lee, to all you who sacrificed and who continue to sacrifice for our freedom. It's because of you that we stand here today enjoying our beautiful freedom, and it's for you that we will continue to fight for our freedom. America, the song is for you, and it's called Where Freedom Flies. And our brave ones held this flag, held it proud up to the sky, so the rest of us can live where freedom flies. In the memories that live in our hearts is the cost of freedom. Oh, there's a price for freedom. But for those who doubt, who forget what it takes to protect this beautiful country, to fly this flag of freedom, our brave ones held this flag, hold them high, held it proud up to the sky, so the rest of us can live where freedom flies. We know what it means to love one another, to hold your hand out strong, to sacrifice, to help our brothers. We know what it takes. We gather the strength, we find a way to be strong, the faith to carry on. In America, we remember, yes we do, the sacrifice we know, just to fly our flag so proudly in a land that's free. We know what it means to love one another, to hold your hand out strong, to sacrifice, to help our brother. We know what it takes. We gather the strength, we find a way to be strong, the faith to carry on. Our brave ones held this flag, they held it proud up to the sky, so the rest of us can live where freedom Thank you so much. On January 16th of this year, the Navy asked me to sing for the commissioning of the new USS Independence.